ChatGerry, comparison between Professor Norman Jones's engineering research and Gerald C. Shu's medical research, number 1362, VMT Sharp 703, September 21, 2025. Gerald C. Shu, EclaireMD Foundation. Category, Methodology. The story. When you look at the lives of Professor Norman Jones and Gerald C. Shu, you see two very different paths that meet at one surprising place: the principle of viscoplastic energy. Professor Jones spent 5 decades studying how beams, plates, and shells deform under blasts and impacts. His work gave engineers the tools to design safer cars, stronger ships, and blast-resistant structures. What made him special was his ability to simplify extremely complex, nonlinear and dynamic behavior into clear formulas and charts, supported by laboratory tests, that practicing engineers could use in the real world. His book Structural Impact still stands as a foundation of the field. Shu was one of his graduate students at MIT in the early 1970s. After leaving traditional engineering design fields, he went on to pioneer portable personal computers, contribute to semiconductor integrated circuit AI chip design, and later became the highest-ranking Asian American CEO on Wall Street in 1995. But his story took a dramatic turn in 2010, when multiple chronic diseases forced him to rethink his own life. In December of 2010, Professor Jones encouraged Shu to apply viscoplastic energy concepts to human health. Instead of analyzing steel or aluminum plates, Shu began studying the human body as a nonlinear, dynamic, and irreversible system, using his own body as his laboratory to collect the needed data. Over 16 years, he gathered more than 4 million data points, and built the GH method, Math Physical Medicine, MPM, centered on the viscoplastic medicine theory, VMT. With this unique medical research model, he could track how multiple stressors such as blood sugar, blood pressure, visceral fat, carbohydrate and sugar intake, sleep, and exercise add up to strain on specific tissues, organs, or diseases, leading either to recovery or to irreversible failure. Here is where the connection between Jones and Shu becomes clear. Both rejected the simple comfort of statistical averages. Both focused on outliers and extreme cases, where real damage or life-threatening risks occur. Both relied on energy as the true measure of survival. For Jones, the lesson was that structures and machines must be designed from the start to absorb energy and avoid collapse. For Shu, the message is that people must manage lifestyle stressors early to prevent irreversible organ damage and premature death. Jones left us with design rules for the safety of operators, passengers, and residents. Shu now provides models for the prevention of disability and death. Jones protects the body and life from external impact. Shu protects the body and life from within. Yet their missions converge in purpose, saving human lives. What makes this comparison powerful is that it is not only technical, but also deeply personal. It is a student honoring his teacher and lifelong mentor, while also showing how a shared way of thinking can leap from engineering into medicine. Knowledge, when understood at its deepest level of mathematical concepts and physical principles, can cross application boundaries and change the way we live. That is the legacy of Norman Jones, and that is the journey of Gerald Shu. Disclaimer: this content is provided for educational reference only, and does not constitute medical advice. No doctor-patient relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be altered, edited, or republished as your own. All intellectual property rights and copyrights for this article and its related materials belong to the author, Gerald C. Shu.